Yo, what up guys? This is Silver and Gold Spartan. In this video, I'm going to tell you why I started stacking / collecting silver and gold money. This might be a long video, so I might have to break this into two parts. First, say hello to my 2-ounce 2019 silver coin. It's the King Leonidas Great Commanders limited series. So today is, what is it today? This is May 24. As you all know, we're still in a pandemic. The feds are still pumping money in the fake stock market, and I believe they're planning on releasing a second stimulus package. Speaking of the feds, one of the biggest reasons or questions that really got me to look into money is number one, because of all the currency printing that the feds are doing. As someone who couldn't care less at that time and had no economic or financial, I guess you can say, care, it just didn't sit right for me. And my instincts were telling me that there's no such thing as free money. There has to be some sort of consequences to it. Luckily, I came across a guy named Peter Schiff on YouTube and Mike Maloney. And at first, I didn't know what Peter Schiff was talking about and didn't really get into this stuff until after I watched Mike Maloney's episode of the Hidden Secrets of Money. I actually came across that series accidentally on YouTube. What really got me was episode 7's video production. To be specific, it was the cartoon animation. I'm a visual guy, so it made it much easier for me to understand. After the first episode, I checked out his page to see if he had more of those videos, and yeah, that's how it all began for me. I started watching more YouTube videos on 2x speed so that I can get through them faster in a shorter amount of time, and it also helped me focus a lot easier too. I started researching ways on how to get a hold of the metals safely, how to buy them safely, what to buy, if I'm buying them from a good source, what spot prices were, what premiums were. All of these questions until today, I still don't know the answer to. I'm joking. But I still do have a lot to learn. So after doing my research and learning the difference between money and currency, which all made sense to me, I just went crazy with buying more and more and more. I really think I need to buy more junk silver and American Silver Eagles. So getting back to why I started stacking, second reason is that I believe that even if gold or silver prices fluctuate, I don't ever think that they'll go to zero. Even if they do, I'd buy way more. The reason I think it won't ever go to zero is because the central banks, and I personally believe that the most powerful people are hoarding gold, gold specifically. JP Morgan, Warren Buffett, and the Hunt brothers or Hunter brothers, or whatever their name is, in the United States alone are holding silver and maybe even manipulating the price. The other reason specifically silver will never go to zero is because of its many industrial uses. From silver in electronics like your phones, Tesla, solar systems, TVs, and computers. It's also used in medicine, like silver nitrate, silver sulfadiazine creams, which is used for your 2nd and 3rd degree burn patients. Also, a fun fact, they use silver today and even way back then to disinfect water. All right, I kind of went off track there. I guess those are bonus reasons why I like to collect these. It's because of its many different uses. Okay, let's quickly define what currency is and what money is according to Mike Maloney's episode 1 in Hidden Secrets of Money. Currency. It's a medium of exchange, a unit of account, portable, durable, divisible, fungible, also interchangeable. This means that each unit is the same as the next unit. $1 in my pocket buys the same amount as $1 in your pocket. While money is all of those things plus a store of value over a long period of time. Plus, the government can't print it, and that's probably one of the best reasons they can't multiply it or print it. I guess you can say it's almost like the kryptonite of the current monetary system that we have. Now, a lot of people would disagree or have a different opinion on gold or silver as a form of money, which is fine with me. I think it's just a matter of a different understanding of money and the type of financial situation you're in. But if you had to look at money according to the United States Constitution in Article 1, Section 10, let's see here. Let's see if I can bring it up. It says here, no state, let me just make it shorter for you. No state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts. Again, that's no state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts. Now, if you look at the dollar bill, the dollar is not backed by gold anymore. Of course, I still use it for its liquidity, but you have to ask yourself, what happens when people lose trust and confidence in the dollar? What happens when other countries lose trust in the dollar? Like countries like Russia or China, who also hoards gold like crazy. Anyways, I'll let you guys decide down in the comments, what you think that this means. But for me, one of the most unconstitutional things that caused the dollar to crumble is when it was taken off the gold standards. Okay, sidetracked again. The third reason why I collect gold and silver, gold specifically, is that it is a good store of value. You can keep your wealth in the savings account, 401k, Vanguard, ETFs, in the stock market, under your mattress and whatnot. But I chose to keep it stored in gold and silver. It's basically like your own personal savings account that won't lose value even if after you pass away. Nowadays, when the feds are printing trillions and trillions of dollars or debt that we, the people, will have to pay back in the long run, you have to ask yourself, what happens to our dollar? Like, how do we protect ourselves financially from whatever it is that's coming in the future? There's no way that our economy is not going into inflation, if not hyperinflation, you know. And gold, I think, is it's the best hedge for that. Even if you're just converting it a couple grand worth of gold and silver. So yeah. Fourth reason why I like to collect gold and silver, gold especially, is that for many centuries it was, or still is, accepted by most parts of the world. It might just take an extra step to trade or convert to whatever currency you'd like, whether it be pesos, I don't know, yen, Mexican pesos. That's the only ones I know. In fact, I have a brother in Dubai who I heard collects gold, and they tell me that people out there use it as a means of gifts that they pass down. Also, one of my sister-in-laws said that back then, like millions of years ago in the Philippines, her dad used gold to help pay for her education. Yeah, she's like a bajillion years old. My sister. I guess what I'm saying is, like, according to Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money, Egyptians and Romans used gold as a form of money until they, quote unquote, printed and then expanded their gold by mixing copper into it. Also, according to that series, 100% of all currencies have failed but one form of money, which is gold. Gold and silver have been here before we were here, and it will be here after we pass, even like when the humans are gone, you know. So I guess that's why Robert Kiyosaki, Robert K, that Asian guy that talks about gold and telling us to protect ourselves by buying more gold and silver. He says, he calls it God's money, you know. Other bonus reasons, and one of the most important reasons to collect or stack gold and silver, is it keeps you from spending your currency from non-essential items that may depreciate or you may regret buying in the long run. For example, when I used to drink, I would buy alcohol for the weekend, and guess what I'll buy with that? Like, I'll just buy an alcohol, buy more snacks and food that goes with it, that I thought goes well with it. I don't know, I wasted money on things like that, and things like TV that I really rarely use, computers that broke fast and I rarely used, shoes that I probably used once or twice, snowboarding gears that I rarely use, probably like 3 or 4 times a year. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it temporarily, but as I'm getting older and my trust in the dollar and the banks have depreciated, it's I don't know, it's gotten lower. It's depreciated like the purchasing power of the dollar, you know. Like they say, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. And I think that's a really important thing to consider, especially if the monetary system is heading towards a cashless society. Like, somehow they'll incorporate some sort of digital or cryptocurrency that will be the basis of our monetary system. Also, for the last 20 years, if you look at the gold chart, it's only appreciated as the dollar falls. Yeah, I really think that they're gonna go for some sort of cryptocurrency or some sort of digital money that they're gonna enforce on us, and they're gonna blame it all on COVID and how dirty cash is. And come on, we've been using cash for many years. Whatever. Now, the last but not least and final reason why I collect gold and silver is the numismatics. The different styles and values of many different coins. I think it's fun to collect. It's a cool hobby and a good basis to what was and what should be considered real money. Yeah, and to end this video, I quote Robert Kiyosaki. The way I see the world today is that there's 3 kinds of money. There's God's money, which is gold and silver. There's government money, called fiat money or currencies. And the third type of money now is cyber money. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the 2-part video, or I'm not sure if it's going to be 2 parts, but I'll see you guys next time for more gold and silver talk and unboxing. Peace.